Hey guys, it's your girl Twan, and I am back with a new video. So I'm gonna make this a really quick video, you guys. I went live this morning. I don't know, out of nowhere, something told me say, go live and let everybody see you actually work out. Because oftentimes people always say to me, Twan, where do you get your energy from? How do you get the energy to do all you're doing? So I really want to show you guys that I actually do what I say I do. When I tell you guys on a weekly basis that I'm riding that Peloton bicycle 30 minutes or 45 minutes, and then I'm actually doing arm exercises, lifting weights, I'm doing stretches, different things like that. I want you guys to actually be able to see it. So with that being said, I decided to go live, and I am so happy to see that I had, 20 some people. I think it was like 26, 28 people at one time. But after I got off and I looked at the analysis, I had over 900 and some people that actually logged in and viewed me, regardless of however many minutes they were there. 5:30 in the morning, from 5:30 to like 6:30. So I'm happy about that. That's really good that you guys showed up and supported. But I wanted to say, because people was asking me different questions, so I just want to address some of those questions. How long have I been doing a Peloton? I have been doing a Peloton since June. I purchased that Peloton in June of this year. And let me tell you, when I first started that Peloton, it wasn't easy. I struggled to get finished with 20-minute class, but I did it. I was determined not to stop. I could have easily logged in and said, let me do a 5-minute class or a 10-minute class or a 15-minute class. But I say, no, let me do 20. And I did it. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. Y'all see my husband. My husband is only 160 some pounds. He couldn't even do 10 whole minutes on the bicycle at all. I had to stop it for him. And I recorded him, but I'm not going to dare put him on YouTube. He couldn't even do 10 minutes. And at that point, he was like, I tilt my hat to you. And he said it to, my cousin and her husband and stuff. We were joking around, and he told him, he said, I can't do it. I don't see how my wife do that. He said, that ain't for me. He said, I stick with the treadmill. So I just want to say that, I guess I get my energy because I'm motivated. I'm determined. Me seeing and imagining what I'm going to look like once I drop a tremendous amount of weight. I guess that's where I get my energy from. I don't know. But let me tell you, a lot of times I had to push through, you guys. I used to be tired. But I pushed through. And a lot of times, by the time I finish working out, get my shower, start working, and I go outside and I walk on my breaks, I'm dead tired by the time I get off work. But I keep going and I keep going, and then I'm happy that I have a jacuzzi tub, because a lot of times, you guys, I'm so tired and sore, I just put some of that Dr. Teal's in the water, and I'm so blessed that my husband always buy me, little stuff like that for me to soak in. And my daughter, my grandbabies, and my son-in-law, they always, like birthdays and holidays, they always buy me that type of stuff because they know that's what I like. And I soak in a tub for like 30 minutes, and yeah, it helps me, with my tiredness. It helps me, you guys, with my soreness, and things like that. And that's really what keeps me going. It seems like I get my energy from getting up in the morning and exercising. Because I think if I try to exercise in the evening when I get off, I'll be too tired. I've tried it before and I'd be tired. So I would rather get up early in the morning, get it done, get it out the way. Now, with that being said, you guys, when I first started, like I said, I struggled to do 20 minutes. Then I started doing 30-minute classes. Now I'm able to do 45-minute classes. So I have built up my endurance. So from June till the end of October, when I started my first, was it end of October or 1st of November? 1st of November, when I started the 45-minute classes. So, that's 5 months. It took me 5 months from 30 minutes to build myself to the 45-minute classes. So it took a while. It just wasn't overnight, So I'm saying to you, whatever you're trying to do, don't jump out there so fast. I love Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea has a channel called Turtle Diaries. She's talking about losing the weight slow at a slow pace. Same thing with exercising. it's okay to start off small, with your exercising. If you have to do 10-minute rides for 6 months until you could build yourself to 20, then you do just that. You do what you're comfortable with doing. It's just that I decided to challenge myself. But yet and still, you guys, I went at it strong, for 5 months before I decided to increase it to another 15 minutes. At some point, maybe I'll get to an hour. I don't know when, but at some point, maybe I will, do challenge myself and do maybe 1 hour class per week, and just see how my body feels with that, and not try to do it 4 or 5 days a week. Maybe just 1 day per week, I'll push myself to do a 1 hour class, But like I said, Turtle, just like your girl, Turtle Diaries, let's take it slow. I've been telling y'all from the beginning, slow and steady is my game. And I'm going to stick with that. That's my motto on this race, this journey that we're on. And another thing I want to say, you guys, I be so out of breath on that Peloton. I was laughing with y'all, talking to y'all, singing to y'all this morning. I couldn't do that 2 months ago. Not alone 5 months ago when I first started. I used to be so out of breath. You hear me? Out of breath. But now, I can do those things. I hope it's not too much light shining in here. Y'all can see me good, okay? Now I can do those things. I couldn't do that then, but now I can. So I'm happy about that. Again, I've built up my endurance, and everything. I built up my speed in the beginning. The instructors would want us to be, at a certain speed, and I could never get in the 80s in the beginning. I would always be like in the high 60s and the low 70s. Then finally I got it to where I was in the mid 70s, in the high 70s, in the low 80s. Now I'm in the 90s, on my speed. So when instructors say, I need you guys at 100 or 110, I'm perfectly fine with being in my 90s, because I remember 5 months ago, I was struggling at 68 and 70, So again, I didn't give up. I just say, you know what? I'm going to do what I can do. Because when I look at them instructors, they like they barely 150 pounds. And here I am. I was 325 when I first started. So I knew I couldn't do what they were doing. But I was determined to finish the whole class at my slow pace that I was going. And that's what I did. So that's the message I want to give to you guys. Those of you who had, different questions when I was on my Peloton bicycle this morning. Now, everybody can't ride a bicycle, and I understand that, for whatever reasons. When I first started this journey, I started off walking. Yeah, I started off walking 30 minutes every morning. And then I finally pushed myself to increase it to 1 hour. I started off walking 30 minutes in the morning before work. And then I would walk on my 15-minute breaks, my 2 15-minute breaks. Then I got to the point where I continued to walk on my 15-minute breaks, but then I would walk an hour in the morning. And then I even pushed myself even more when I realized I wasn't losing that much weight on the Wegovy and it had slowed down. My doctor realized I needed to change to Zepbound at that time because I wasn't really losing much. I said, well, let me just start increasing my workouts, my walks to, another 20 minutes. So that's what I started doing. And let me tell you, the more and more I walked, I noticed that I would increase how many mileage that I was walking. Yeah. It got to the point to like even now, you guys, I can do 3 miles in less than an hour. Sometimes in the beginning, it used to take me like an hour and it used to take over an hour to do those 3 miles. Now I can get it done in less than an hour. Sometimes I could finish and still have like 4 minutes left, 4 or 5 minutes left. Yeah. So I get over the 3 miles. So basically I'm just saying, take it slow. If your body is not able to walk a whole hour, that's perfectly fine. Do 15 minutes. Break it up. 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the afternoon, 15 minutes at night, in the evening, and then be done with it. Just do 45 minutes. You don't have to, do the whole 1 hour. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I really wish I didn't push myself like I did. Because that's why I have so many problems with my knee. That's why I built up all this arthritis in my knee. because I was outside walking on that pavement like that. Yeah, doing 4 miles, which was an hour and 20 minutes. 5 to 6 days a week, all that pounding. I had too much weight on my body to be doing that, but I didn't know. I didn't know. They say walking is good for you. You know, you losing weight. But they don't say don't do it outside on the pavement when you over 300 pounds. That's what people don't tell you. I had to find out the hard way. So I'm just sharing that with you guys. You know, take it slow. Take it slow, but take care of yourself while you're doing it. You know, be smart about it. Make sure you have really good walking shoes. You know, make sure you have more than one pair of walking shoes so you can change them up, you know, here or there, and switch your shoes out every 6 months to a year. Don't keep the same shoes for 2 years, because by that time they're worn out and you're not getting the right support that you're going to actually need. I didn't mean to go on too long with this video. I just want to come to you guys really, really quick. Especially for my grandbabies get here. They should be coming up in a minute now. And then I'm going to go ahead and start cooking dinner. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys because it's imperative that we be smart about working out, you know, and don't try to compare ourselves to someone else. You know, do what your body can limit you to do. You know, but challenge yourself at the same time, you know, but don't overdo it as you're challenging yourself. I want to say that. Let's be smart about it, you know. With that being said, you guys, I am going to end this video. I just thought I'll come on here to say those things because I had several questions, and those questions kept coming to my mind earlier, and I tried to speak on it and answer those questions as I was writing, but your girl was out of breath, okay? I was out of breath. I was getting it. You hear me? So if you haven't seen that live, go check it out. I did over 10 miles. I did 10.77 miles, almost 11 miles in 45 minutes this morning. Yeah, I had fun. And I thank each and every one of you who were on there this morning. Debbie was on there. Gwen. Who else? Jen. It's Darium. Oh my goodness, I had a lot of people on there this morning. I don't want to be calling names. I want to get myself in no trouble. But anyway, thank you guys so very much. Those of you, Frugal Mama. Listen to me. I say I want to call names. I'm still calling names. All of you guys who supported me this morning, I thank you so very much. And I appreciate you all. Have a God bless day.